Hey, it's the Joy. I should probably keep these on because it's like more momish, but yeah. So where's the camera? Okay, some oh my gosh, some of the things that I've needed for like taxes and stuff um are pay stubs. I have to have the address of the place I worked, and then how I need to know the day I started, and if I ended, I need to know the day it ended. Um, let me see. It's kind of like filling out a job application, just kind of the same information. Because I think for filling out a job application, it's so they can do taxes, stuff like that. Because they need that information for that. Um, so to get an apartment, I've had to have pay stubs, and they did ask for 6 months of my spending habits, because this is a low income housing, government owned kind of apartment area, so they have to check like why the heck aren't you making money, that sort of thing. But yeah, I guess just for taxes, you just fill out your name, your first and last name, possibly middle initial, then social security, and then phone number. I am not sure what you do. You don't have phone number. Okay, so if you are in certain situations, like under adult age, it's either 18 or 21, but you can file as or you're supposed to file as a dependent on your parents' taxes. And for me, my parents did my taxes for um the first time. So um I do need the information kind of like from the beginning of what happened in the past and what I plan to do in the future. And if there's any changes, I have to call the IRS and change that. Like the IRS just sounds scary, but it's not. I'm just changing contact information. Everybody has it anyway. um. So yeah, they ask for employment status because they verify with your employer what kind of income you're making, and then like in my pay stubs, they're taking out a certain percent for Medicare, a certain percent for taxes before it gets to me. That's usually something that happens with any job. Just they take the money out before it's given to you for taxes. And that's like 7% on the dollar. All I know is that 7 cents per dollar, plus the dollars that are made from the 7 cents being added, plus and that starts after 14 cents. So they just count it as a whole dollar after 14 cents has been reached into the next dollar, which is ridiculous, but that's the way it is in America. So what else? Yeah, I definitely needed my pay stubs. So when applying for a job, we found that it's very important to ask for the way that you acquired the pay stubs, and then try to like get a sheet, physical paper sheet every month, because like for applying for an apartment, we've needed an actual physical sheet to show them for some reason. I think they did ask for the bank account information. I don't really know what happens with a lot of like student loan debt or anything else, but that is a question they ask. Pretty sure. Um, I haven't gone to college, so I didn't deal with that. Um, they ask for outside sources of income, and for that, it's math, but it's not that complicated. It's like just normal budgeting math, just multiplication and division and fractions. That's all you're gonna need to know to be able to do it. Um, and honestly, to do that, we can look up on the calculators that are on the phones and every single device in the world. Um, Let me see. Otherwise, I do want to try to make some like math videos, but I am not a mathematician at all. Um, so for outside sources of income, there's like a tax on that income. I don't know how much tax. It probably depends on the product being sold, honestly, and the monthly and yearly annual revenue. Or I'm not sure exactly what revenue means right now, but it's like income that is earned, um and then what goes back into the business and what is used for charity. So they'll ask about what you've donated to charity, and if you tell them what you've donated, they usually put a little bit of what you donated back um, into the deposit, or uh, return, the tax return. Um, yeah, finances are a little bit more complicated than I understand, but this is just what I understand, and it's right now it's not that difficult to fill out the first part of the information. I've almost got them filed. Um I've just got a situation where I've got to verify a PIN number for something, so yeah, always keep track of every password, every PIN number, everything. And um it's very hard for me to even remember something that I understand, and like have memories attached to. Like I have to do it several times to understand, but it's better to memorize a password. It's really helped me to memorize the address I'm living at, the previous address. Something I need to do is memorize my workplace addresses, the whole thing. And then it asks for like the employee or the employer information about that. Um, see, yeah, I've also tried to set up Medicaid, and it needs to know how much assistance I'm getting from Medicaid. Well, not exactly how much, but that I am. And what that is covering. It's just keep this Bible verse in mind. Give honor to where it is due, for this is the will of God. And that helps me keep things like understand what I'm doing. Like I'm putting honor to where it needs to go. You know. Anyway, there's so much more to this, but yeah. Love you guys.